Cycle 2 of the ARRL Western Massachusetts Traffic Net. This net meets Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. local time on the Nobark Mount Greylock K1FFK 146.91 repeater with a PL of 162.2. The purpose of this net is to handle any messages between cities and towns of western Massachusetts and provide liaison to the first region net that meets on 3948 kilohertz at 13:45 p.m. local time. This is a directed net. Please do not break the net unless you have emergency or priority traffic. Please do not leave the net without first informing the net control station whenever possible. Your net control station this afternoon is November 1, Alpha, November, Delta. My name is Doug, and I'm in Munson, Massachusetts. At this time, are there any stations holding emergency or priority traffic? Emergency or priority only? Please call now. No stations heard. Now looking for our first region liaison station, AB1TC, Alpha Bravo 1 Tango Charlie. Paul, please call and list any traffic. Nothing heard. Net control is now looking for any stations holding traffic or announcements. Traffic or announcements only for the net. Please call now.
Here be November 1, Quebec Oscar Victor, N1 QOV, OB in Pittsfield, running commercial power. Commercial power, I have no traffic. The usual announcements after check-ins, please, Doug.
Thank you, sir. Net control is now looking for any stations wishing to check into the Western Mass traffic net with or without traffic or announcements. With or without, please call now.
This is LCI no traffic.
Hey.
This is November 1, Sierra Foxtrot, 1 small French fries. Name is Greg. No traffic. Good afternoon, Nat.
Okay, let's back up there. November 1, Sierra Foxtrot, something, you go.
Okay, November 1, Sierra Foxtrot, need 1 small French fries. Name is Greg, presently mobile, I-90 Blandford. No traffic. Good afternoon, Nat.
Okay, now the station that was doubling with Greg, you go.
Here is November 2, Juliet, November Tango, into JNT, Jack, and Troy, New York. Good afternoon, Doug. Good afternoon to the net. I'm running commercial power, and I have no traffic.
Okay, Jack. Okay, any other stations wishing to check in, go now.
November 1, Mike Whiskey, Juliet, Battery, New Ashford.
Okay, net recognizes N1 QOV, good afternoon, OB. N1 XDI, good afternoon, Ramon. N1 SFF, good afternoon, Greg. N2 JNT, good afternoon to you, Jack. And N1 MWJ, good afternoon, Ellis. Any other stations wishing to check into the Western Mass traffic net? Please call now. Nothing heard. Okay, LB, go ahead with your announcements, please.
Okay. I'll abbreviate this a little bit. A newcomers roundtable, first and third Mondays of the month, 7:30. This repeater. All welcome. Sunday mornings, Aries H, emergency nets Aries, starting at 8:30 and ending up at 10 o'clock. I won't go through the particulars. If anyone would like to do be net control on the Cycle 1 traffic net, let me know. We'll put you on one way or another. Marcia has some National Traffic System patches if you so desire. KW1U, ARRL email on available. She's on the ARRL email list. Coming up November 6th, the Skywarn spotter training at the Fairview Hospital. Let me mention that at the website. Anyway, current weather, rain, 56 degrees, wind out of the west. Looks like it's rain this afternoon and tonight, clearing up on Thursday and back to rain. Friday night, Saturday, and looks like maybe a mix on Saturday night, and then clearing up. Passes of the ISS. Next one is at what? A couple minutes till 2. Another one at 3:30 about in 29 October. One at 5:11, and the last one at 6:49. So there's a few passes this afternoon. Earth calendar, what's going on around the world? Creole Day in Dominica. International Internet Day. Oh, yeah, I didn't know that. Internet Day, International Internet Day. Naming Day, whatever that is, in Tanzania. National Youth Day in Liberia. We have some problems over there. And Republic Day in Cyprus, and some other places. Countdowns. Tomorrow is Halloween. That one. Today in the US of A, it's like National Cat Day. Here's a basket of little kittens, and for also Fogies, National Oatmeal Day. You can eat your oatmeal as you celebrate National Hermit Day. So we'll lock ourselves in and eat oatmeal. Let's see here. What's going on here? There's a 50 to 6 meters to 1296 contest, EME, November 8th, 9th, and December 6th, 7th. Skywarn spotter training, Fairview Hospital in Great Barrington, ground floor conference room. Thanks to somebody for posting this. 6 to 8 p.m., Fairview Hospital, 6. I lost the date. Anyway, you can register at the No Bark website, Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club.org. Contest this weekend. What's going on right now? CW Ops Mini CW Contest, HF.
K1FFK.
Something Gritty Contest tomorrow. NCCC Sprint. I'm not sure what that is. IPARC CW Contest this weekend. CW 80 through 10. Himalayan Contest. Wow, man. A CW Inside Band. Ukrainian DX Contest. CW and Sideband. ARRL Sweepstakes Contest. CW. 160 through 10. What's this? NA. North American Collegiate ARC Championship. CW. More CW. Something. Sideband. High Speed CW Contest. And the DARC 10 meter digital this weekend. And more CW contest. So, what we got for Hamfest this coming weekend? I guess 8 November in Bourne, Mass. I guess that's down east. And finally, Solar Flux 167. A is 14, K is 2. Count is 109er. Niner. And 1Q will be back tonight.
All right, thank you for that, Obi. One correction, Halloween is Friday. Not tomorrow, it's Friday. All right, last call. Any other stations wishing to check into the Western Mass Traffic Net before we close, please call now.
I got lost too.
And nothing heard. With that, this closes the Western Mass Traffic Net. I'd like to thank the Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club for the use of the Mount Greylock K1FFK 146.91 repeater. The time is now 1 hour and it is 13 hours and 11 minutes. I now return the repeater back to normal amateur radio use. Thank you to all the stations who checked in and those who stood by while the net was being conducted. This is November 1 Alpha November Delta, now signing clear. 7-3 to well.
Yeah, just seeing if Doug's paying attention. He catches them all. It's raining. And glad to hear Ramon didn't mess up a radio again. Ramon. N1XBI, N1Q. Never mind. Shades of Lorraine Newman. Never mind. Was that Jane Curtin? N1Q, listening 91.
N1QOV from N1AND. Is it raining up there in the big city of Pittsfield?
Let me look out the window here. I think so. It's dark and wet. Been raining on and off all day. I can't see a puddle from here, so well, it's wet.
Okay. We've been lucky. We haven't gotten wet. Had a couple of bright spots. It looked like it was going to be sunny, but it's mostly overcast. But we haven't had any rain yet. 73 degrees in beautiful downtown Munson, so I hope it goes by us.
Yeah, I had the sun come out a few times when I was out this morning. And it rained, and you turn the wipers on, it stops raining, turn the wipers off. Oh, you know how it goes.
Yes, of course. They're up at our brand new town hall. They're putting together up here on the corner. They're paving the parking lot today, so I imagine they're happy that the rain is held off thus far. Anyway, that's the news from Lake Wobegon. N1AND.
Yeah, but when there's water and rain, you can tell your grade. You know, if the water's puddling up, you know the grade's not.
Yeah, I think they had a lot of brains up there with transits and stakes, and they had a grader for the last couple days. I hope they they could. It's Palmer Paving, and I mean they've been in business for like forever. I think they can get the water away from the building.
Yeah. Well, the few guys I work with that worked on paving roads, they're good. They're good. They're good. Come and do landscaping. They make it perfect almost, and they know how to hide the rocks without having to pick them up. Oh man. What was I going to say here? Something. Yeah. Takes quite an eye and eye-hand coordination, whatever, to get it just right. And you notice when they blend in a transition from one road to another and stuff. Sometimes it comes in real good. Sometimes not. But I think that's the base with what they lay down. If they haul in wet base, it's gonna buckle no matter what you do.
Yeah, I didn't go up there. I'll probably take a walk. I don't know if they're putting just the base or if they're putting top and everything down there. Kind of a crazy way they're doing it anyway. They got a couple of office trailers in the front, right close to my street. They got a chain link fence on one side of them, and now they put a big granite curb in on the other side, and they're paving there. I don't know how they're going to get those trailers out of there without doing some damage, but should be interesting to watch anyway.
That's like the old painting yourself into a corner. Oh man, what happened here? Can we get to the window? Climb out the window. Or building a boat in the cellar. Well, now we can't get it out. Now they can always call the National Guard and borrow one of those big Sikorsky helicopters.
Yeah, it's exactly what I likened it to, was painting yourself into a corner. I don't know. And the lower part of the parking lot, which is going to be the lower gate, the lower entrance there, I don't know what they're going to do. They got a lot of stuff to move, piles of dirt and dumpsters and all kinds of junk. They got to clean that all up and then grade it because they're going to pave that too. I would think they would have done it all at once, but hey, I'm not in charge.
Yeah, that's on one of my blogs. Who's in charge? Who's thinking up all these weird things these laws are passing, and we need everything written in 10 languages and related junk that doesn't make sense. But what do we know, right? Just keep digging deeper into your pockets for taxes. Those of us that do pay taxes.
K1FFK.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, who's in charge? Who did that? I didn't do it, and I'll never do it again. Well, anyway, be interesting to see how they're going to get those trailers out of there and how much damage they're going to do to what they've already done to move forward. They have a deadline of November 12th, so that's probably what they're worried about. If they go beyond that date, they're fined, I guess. 73 Zobi, and I'll talk to you later. I got to do paperwork. N1AND.
Yeah. Well, they probably overestimated the cost of doing it, and if they get fined, well, you know. See you later. Stay warm and dry, and what killed me.
Yorktown time.
Hey, homies. Hey, who?
Huh?
He who?
I just said hi to Opie. I said Yorktown Pond into SQL.
All right, the only one I know by heart is Oshkosh Bagosh.
Diva and Dupa. That's my upper limit.
Yeah. When I was little, my grandfather would. I think there was two words that sounded alike. One was this bug that liked to live in rotting wood, and another one was a small fish. But don't ask me. Sledgies and sledgies or something like
Sledge as herring. I like that.
that. Oh, man. And a cellar is still a basement, and an ice box is still a refrigerator.
That's right. How do you say refrigerator in Italian? Ice box.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, sounds like a few women I've known in the past.
I'll probably never find out the answer to this, but when Maria Lane and I split up, I gave her Rusty. Remember the dog you made out of the muffler?
No. Oh yeah, yeah. That one and the tractor seat.
Just going over the Hudson River here on my way back home from Queensbury. Anyhow, yeah, you took a car muffler and put some legs on it, and it had a neck and something else I know, but it looked like a dog. And she had named the dog Rusty. And when we split, I gave it to her. So I just wondered if she still had it or not. So I haven't seen her in a while. She was I saw her in Walmart once a few years back, and that was the last I seen of her.
Okay, yeah, I now remember. I forget who it was, but I think I had like a chair or whatever you want to call it, made out of an old steel tractor seat.
Hey, you still do the junkin thing there, Obi?
Oh yeah, yeah, that's in my blood. That's never going to end until the wheels on my wheelchair go flat or crooked or.
Nowadays, the prices are way up, so you ought to be doing good. I know, I was talking to somebody here, I forget who it was now, but they were telling me that some of the metals are really pretty good. Copper and aluminum, I guess, are doing pretty well. Steel, you got to have a lot to make any money. But you know, I thought it was interesting. Now here, back during the summertime, I had to do some battery change outs on UPSs, and I want to say each one of these UPSs had 12 batteries. No, 20. Yeah, 20 batteries. They were like the 7 amp hour size. You know, about I don't know, maybe like 6 or 7 inches wide, and you know, 3 or 4 deep and 3 or 4 high, something like that. But in any event, I did 3 of these jobs, and so in my car I had 60 batteries. And I stopped at this junk place in Albany, and the guy paid me like $113 for the 60 batteries. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad, not bad. Well, copper, usually the plumbers turn their own copper in, and either they rip it out, the old copper, and now, from what I gather, it's all plastic pipe now. Even the hot water is plastic, the supply and the feeds. So it's getting to the point where there won't be much copper anymore. And I think they're winding some motors with aluminum wire. So things are getting confusing.
Building supplies are out of sight because the Chinese are sucking up a lot of it. Yeah, I haven't bought, house wiring kind of wire in a while. But, yeah, I don't know, it's just, things are crazy. Price-wise, that is.
Yeah, well, the way I work it, it's kind of a hobby. If I break even, okay. If I make a few bucks, that's good. But it's the thrill, the thrill of the hunt, or whatever you want to call it.
Everybody's got to have a hobby or two, you know. So here's the ham radio and junk collecting. But you want to hear a funny story? There's a kid used to work for me in a liquor store years ago, Rob Storelli. His grandfather started as a junk man, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And now his father, who was the son of the grandfather, is now an international recycler. Rob was telling me that one time the old man put together a deal between India and France. Apparently one had a lot of scrap paper and the other one wanted it. So he put the ink on the deal and took his cut. Not that